Alright. Hello. Hello, hello. He just ate? Oh, he wants to go. He wants to go. Alright, bye. How's it going, guys? It's good to see you all. I hope you guys all had a good holiday week-ish. Alright. ODM, hello. Let's see who is here. Extra Prius, happy 4th of July, belated. Happy 4th of July. Lamp, hello. Funzy, Killswitch, Gam765, how's it going? Frank the Third, what's good? Captain Badass, hello. Scruffy Marks, what's up? Oh, Katzenkinder, hello, hello. J Ridgy, Pew Pew Laser, hello. Lydia, hello. Kyazo, hello. Prius, hello, hello. Oh, yeah, I already said. Use Chopstick, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Making Judgment tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Is this gonna be the good run? You've been trying a few times now, I think. So kind of exciting to be running it through again, Gam. Very nice stalker and clacker on the desk today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so today we're gonna be doing two things mainly. The first thing that we're gonna be doing is going to be unboxing a bunch of stuff. So just have, like, you know, a variety of things. Also, I think that fan's running really loud, so I'm gonna quiet it down a little bit. One sec. Okay. Oop, that's better. Alright. And the second thing, so the first thing we're doing is unboxing a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff just like in general. Like, I have the Nori here, which we'll check out. I have something that came from a proxy in China that I ordered. I got some switches. I got some key sets from Canon Keys. So we got a bunch of stuff to check out. And then the second thing we'll be doing is we're gonna be building an RS60 that's I got from Makibo a while back, and so I'll be building that in a bit. So B Vega, hello. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh, Gam's using Portlands instead of ground. Oh, nice. What's your secret to stay cute? I don't know. Apply sunscreen, I guess, especially now in the summer. Speaking of the summer, though, I've gotten pretty tan too. So, it's yeah, I've been getting more tan, especially like my neck area. I definitely have like a farmer's tan, you know, like neck area. Sleeves, especially. Actually, you notice it here because I'm wearing like a V-neck, but it's like I'm very tan on the neck side. So, but yeah. All right, let's get started. So let's just check out kind of like all of the different things we got here. So I'm gonna move this a little back. This is a wired HKB, so it doesn't have Bluetooth. It's gonna be connected. Alright, just gonna move it back there. And then, so let's just start with random stuff. So first I got a product from a pre-order from MiHoYo. It finally came in. This is a personal thing, just for fun. Some of y'all might know what it is, some of you might not, but Finally came in. It was on a pre-order and it took forever to deliver, and now it finally came across the sea. Oh, using an your RS60 right now? Nice. So what do you have it built with? Alright. The first thing we got here is my Genshin Impact figurine. Statuette. Ain't no way. It is the statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder. Pretty cool. If you play Genshin Impact, you might know. But it's a cool little figurine. Dang, my totally friendly salute got auto-modded? Oh, yeah, it did. The endgame combo, MX Blacks on Alu? Oh, nice. I guess I'll be doing that too, so. Oh, it's like covered. Kinda loud, isn't it? Weeb's in. Let's go. No shame. Isn't this cute though? Isn't this hella cute? I think it's pretty cute. But the cool thing is it can hold things. So obviously there's this sword here that it can, like, you can have it hold. But you can also have it hold like a pen. Like, you know, it could be whatever, right? So in this case, like, I can just have it hold like the little sword here, the little katana. But yeah, I can have it hold like my Apple Pencil, or like, I don't know, brush holder. Yeah, like a brush. Actually, no, not the knife, too big. Or like a pen. Yeah, I think like a pen might work. Yeah, something like that. Pretty neat. But yeah, I think I saw someone do an Apple Pencil holding thingy, and it looked pretty good. So I might do that actually, because I usually have my pencil off from the case, and so that will probably work best. There we go. But yeah, pretty cute. Hello, Soren. How's it going? What a time to arrive. I know. You arrived at the best time. Weeps in. I started with the best part of the stream. I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe it's like a little pouch. I think it's like a pouch. What are we unboxing? This is a little statue from Genshin Impact. Pretty cute. Oop. There we go. Comes with a little little cushion. Dangles some mini keyboards over her hands so she looks like you on that big poster by Crash. Oh, that would be kind of neat, actually. Yeah, something like that would be kind of cool. I need to like do like little printed keyboards, like little 3D prints. Or are there like Lego pieces that are like that? That would work too, I think. But IDK. SMHA say properly? I did earlier, but I just couldn't bother saying it all over again. It's just such a long name. Alright. Well, that's the first little thingy that I got. That's just a personal item. Nothing to do with keyboards. Alright, next up we got a bunch of stuff from Keycaps. I got a bunch of switches, high move switches. There are pastel azalea, pastel flan, pastel sky linears, and pastel thistle tactiles. So 3 linear switches and 1 tactile switch, as well as a bunch of key sets. So I believe this one came in first. This is buy a gunpla weapon pack. Oh. Maybe. There's nice PBT strawberry milk. That'll give you. Pretty cute. So this one's a pretty vibrant pink with red accents. Kind of similar to the idea of like the Hazakura set, but this one is strawberry milk. Nice PBT. Very cute novelties though. Like this novelty's mad cute. And of course it comes with a bunch of trays for all of them. For all the novelties and all the little compatibility things. These sub-legends suck. Yeah, they're kind of small, the Korean ones. I do think that those could be a bit bigger for visibility reasons. So yeah, that's definitely something that could be like feedback. It's like the sub-legends are definitely kind of faint. Not faint, but just small. So visibility-wise, they're not like perfect. My nickname in prison was Strawberry Pink. What's up, Jordan? Thanks for the 28. How's it going, dude? And then we have here nice PBT Thai tea, and it appears this is novelties only for the arrow keys. Yeah, the other one, yeah, only had arrow key novelties. Yes, I said Thai tea. So this nice PBT set is approved by Mr. P. Wade. Mr. P. Wade is the designer of GMK Taro, GMK Analog Dreams, DCS Windbreaker, and GMK Thai tea, and now nice PBT Thai tea. And I believe there's also a PBT Taro from Novel Keys, as well as GMK Digital Nightmares, which is the variant from GMK Analog Dreams. Alright. So, what's interesting about the nice PBT set, however, is that it has Thai sub-legends, from what I can see here. And mod pipe on the first tray, which is very haram, but we got Thai sub legends, which is kind of cool. Honestly, this reverse die sub is very crisp, superbly crisp, really nice. The regular die sub as well, but the reverse die sub is really nice because the legends do appear very nice and crisp over here with the masking. So looks pretty good. Mono Afro, interesting. It's definitely a choice that Mr. P. Wade does usually. I believe that's a stylistic choice that he chooses to do. And you got some other things here. Yeah, Thai sub legends, pretty cool. Honestly, I think it's pretty unique. So I like it. But yeah, if you missed out on the GMK set though, this is a good alternative if you wanted to definitely have the colorway. So yeah. How much does it cost to get P-Way to approve something? I want to send him some pictures of my wife. What is that copy pasta? So what is that? What is that? The pretty picture one, the wife one. What was that? Who has a pasta? It's in my Discord. The profile picture one. How is the warp on these sets? It's actually not bad at all. They are pretty straight. Like in general. Like if I put it here. Like there really isn't any like ticking. But yeah, it's pretty good overall. These space bars are pretty nice. They're on the heavier side. The PVT is pretty thick, so they can sound a little bit heavier than some other PVT sets. But yeah, pretty nice. Oh yeah, there it is. Who's that woman in the picture? Is it your wife? She looks beautiful on her wedding day. I can see why you framed it. Can you link me to the frame? I would love to put my family in a frame like that. Alright, so that's Thai tea. And what is this? Nice PVT R&R. Oh, this is who designed this? Whose idea was this? Had the worst luck with PVT sets. Even CRP one spacebar came banana. Yeah, CRP is generally pretty good, but yeah, I do hear of some backspaces and some space bars and shifts that sometimes are a little meh. This nice PVT R&R is themed after Ram and Ram from ReZero, isekai anime. I mean, it's very likely. And it appears we have a blue left keycap set and a pink left keycap set. I'm not sure I love the white spacebar being the middle there, but it uses all icon mods. And let's see what else we have here. We got a bunch more trays. So we got 7U over there. We got the numpad tray over here. And is that it? I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, you're right. There is no spacebar kit. You are correct. I don't understand why. Isn't that kind of like typically included for nice PVT sets? So should I split vertical instead of horizontally? They did the split vertically too already, right? But yeah, like you have 40s, you have 1.5U supers, you have like tons of novelties. I think you could cut some novelties in favor of spacebars. Even if they're white, I think that would work. But yeah, this is a little odd to not have spacebars with the set. I wonder if it is a blunder in packing, but this is the way it was sent to me, so no idea. The novelties, they're definitely pretty. I mean, there's just a lot of them. There's just a lot of them. So you can choose to use them. Some people really like their novelties. I personally just use maybe like 2 or 3 at most. But yeah, I rarely do. Okay, so the inverse is pretty much exactly the same. Just blue and pink on inverted on the other side. So you can see here the rest with numpad and the novelties here. Oop. But yeah, I do agree. I do think the spacebar kit should have been included. It's a little odd not to. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that the pink is too pink and the red and blue is too blue kind of thing. Soren, I don't disagree with that actually. I think it can be done a little bit more tastefully in that sense that it shouldn't be too overwhelming. But it does. The colors are very loud, so that's definitely the case. But anyway, RAM and RAM sets are R sets. So these are sets that are either currently live or going to be live through Canon Keys. So just keep an eye on their stock. But typically nice PVT sets range between like 60 bucks to like 80 bucks, I think. So yeah, I do think that with a lot of the GMK being in stock too, it's also a preference of whether you like PVT or not. And you know, there's also ePVT and CRP. So yeah, I guess nice PVT does offer some good colored alternatives. So yeah. Why would they add blue to a RAM themed keycap set? I mean, so the idea apparently, I mean, it seems like the idea is to have both, which is, I don't know. I think I would prefer to have one or the other, right? But yeah. But there's only one character. Stop. The best character is the one that you say is gone. Anyway, yes. Who's Rem? Alright, these are some switches I had from before that I thought maybe we could use. These are some Designer Studio Retrolight switches. These are lubed with 2.5. And then we have these high move switches as well. We can also just check out. I don't know which is which yet, so we'll need to open them up and see. So let's see. This one is linear, kind of similar to the one that I had previously used. So I assume these are maybe the flan linears. No, sorry. What's this? Sky linear is this one. This is the flan linear probably, and that's maybe this is the Azalea linear. I'm not sure. I assume this is the flan one. Yep, linears. They're just colored differently. They seem like they're generally full travel-ish linears with bottom out sound that's not too quiet. This one is the Thistle tactile switch. Long pole tactile from what I can tell. And then these ones are the Sky linears, which are similar to the other ones. Also 4mm-ish travel, different color, has a nice sky blue color and gray bottom. And but yeah, linear with not super prominent bottom out, but like nicely sounding. Do a curse build with all of them mixed randomly? Could at some point, yeah. Or maybe swap them into the Nori. But yeah. Alright. So that's all the Canon Key stuff. So let's get over to the actual thing here, which is the KLC, Nori. So Nori means like play, to play, or game in Korean. And it also can refer to like folkloric things, like folkloric games and traditions. So it's kind of a play of words and something I assume being like a Korean product and coming from KLC and being something that's accessible by everyone. And so that's why I assume it's kind of That's the plain words here. Comes in this nice white box. Obviously, this comes in a bigger cardboard box. But here it says, the new invention of tradition, Spring Rider Nori. So nice clean white box, and you get to open it up here. The production of the KLC Nori is by Zalman. They also produce computer parts, I believe. SR Industry, which is Syrian Industry, Linworks, and Namong Art, who does, I believe, artisan keycaps as well. When I hear Nori, I think of seaweed. Yeah, that would be in Japanese, right? That would be true. Alright, so it comes in this box. You open it up, and you're first met with this castle, which is pretty cool. And I assume you open it from the middle like this. Whoa! And it like elevates, sort of. It elevates a little bit as you open it. And okay, and we are met with the keyboard. We have a microfiber cloth here, which is about keyboard sized. Very nice packaging. On the one side, here it says, I'll read it for you. Better typing experience, F13 on-off. Meet the new on-off key. The on-off switch is positioned at the front for greater convenience and practical use. Express your personality with artisan keycaps. Coil spring suspension. The coil spring suspension which reinterprets the feel of the gasket mount in our own way gives you a new sense of typing feeling. And connection. 3 channels of Bluetooth 5.0 and wireless 2.4 with Type-C cable connection. So there's 3 ways to connect the keyboard. So it's wireless or wired, which is cool. And then here on the side it says, Nori is the first result of your voice. Leading custom keyboard brands have come together in one place to share with you the excitement that custom keyboards can bring. Over the past 2 years, we have met with hobbyists from around the world and listened to their opinions to develop the best keyboards. Welcome to Hobbyist Playground. Pretty neat. And let's see, we have this envelope here, which I assume has instructions. Hello friends, Nori's mission is to make the custom keyboard experience more accessible. Custom keyboards are often expensive, hard to find, and difficult to assemble. To solve this problem, KLC has partnered with leading brands in the custom keyboard industry to create Nori, a fully assembled and affordable keyboard. Nori aims to introduce more people to custom keyboard hobby and increase innovation in the community by making custom keyboards more accessible and affordable. Nori hopes to bring the joy of tactile feedback to a wider audience. Thanks for your support, Kevin Lim. And we got just all the parts listed out here. We got some Linworks keycaps. Switches are GAT Yellow Pro V2s, which are factory lubed Gateron switches. Actually very nice, a pro line of switches from Gateron. ABS housing, we have these coil springs that mount the rest. We have some PE foam there, and then we have an aluminum plate. Some foam, a PCB with Bluetooth and wireless connection available, as well as wired, and then we have a silicone piece and the bottom housing, some extra keycaps, some extra switches, the dongle, as well as a switch and keycap remover. Hello MSA, what's up? Alright, and then there are a few shortcut guidelines. Looks like function plus W or M is to switch Windows to Mac. And then to increase brightness, search calculator, like media use, open the control panel, increase or decrease volume, etc. So there's that. There's indicators for caps lock, scroll lock, and charging. You can turn off LEDs, you can change RGB patterns, you can change RGB colors, and increase, decrease the brightness and speed. And you can also check the spacebar. I mean, FN plus spacebar is to check the capacity of the battery. And sorry about the sirens. That's from the outside. And then here we have limited warranty. there is a 1 year from the date of purchase warranty. Warranty does not cover products with and/or damage to product. Problems with and/or damage to product caused by using accessory parts or components that are not provided with the product. Okay, yeah, so pretty basic stuff like unreasonable claims, damage caused by service by somebody else that's not Zalman, serial number or date stamps that have been altered or removed, and cosmetic damage, etc. So this is pretty basic stuff. Offie, yo, what's up? Let me get that clack up there. Yeah, well, this is nice. This is pretty much, it's like KLC's way of doing like something similar to the Monoke standard, which is something that's pre-assembled and accessible and price point wise very competitive. Right now the Nori is currently available through Drop. They opened their exclusive order window through Drop today, so yeah. Alright, so okay, so we're met with a board here. We have the beige colorway. There's a black one as well. Okay, we got our keycap puller and switch remover. We have a white cable with USB-C and USB-A. We have our scooped F and J replacements. If you don't like bars, you can use scoops. I might do that, but I'll just leave the bars for now. There's a Namong engraved, laser engraved, metallic keycap, R1 cherry profile, with a Gateron Pro yellow linear switch here. Factory lubed. Actually pretty nice. I do not hear any odd spring noises, which is nice. There's a full touch caps lock here if you want that, and by default it actually has a step caps lock, which is pretty cool. I assume you can change those by simply changing the position of the switch. So no QMK. I believe they have their programming, their mapping software, because this also is like Bluetooth compatible and such. Yeah. So okay, let's check out the board itself here. So here's the board. Oh, garlic, hello. Diego's stream setup has changed, but the outside hasn't? Well, how is the outside going to change if I haven't moved cities? I'm like literally in the same city. And I think probably might be louder here because I'm closer to like a ramp. There's a lot of car traffic. But anyway, here's the beige colorway. It comes with classic beige keycaps. These are ABS double shots, I believe, which are made by Linworks. I can use the keycap puller right here and show you. But these are ABS double. No, they're like ABS PC blend, I think. But anyway, it's like mostly ABS double shot keycaps and. Having a there we go. So you can see they look like from the bottom. Recessed cherry profile, as you can see. So if you have purchased any of the Linworks sets before, you might have already seen them. But this is Linworks' adaptation of the cherry profile keycaps. And so, let's see. So we have, where's your Spider-Man? I don't know. Well, according to the Spider-Man movie, they're probably out in not in the Manhattan, not in Manhattan. I think probably like in Brooklyn or something, or in Queens. All right, so here's a provided cable. It's like 90 degrees. You can just plug it in like that. The bottom is kind of like semi-translucent. This one, it appears it doesn't come with like any serial number printed out and stuff, but it has feet to elevate the angle. It has the silicone feet already placed, 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top here, and also bump-ons placed for the fold-up feet. Thought Linwars only made boards? They make keycaps now too. Oh, that's cool. So this also is the dongle, wireless dongle, I believe. So I believe I can technically plug this in and it should work as well. Well, assuming I know how to turn it on, right? Well, let me look at the manual again. PC or plastic? What is PC or plastic? Isn't PC8 plastic? Oh, the bottom. The bottom, I believe it's all ABS. I believe the case is all ABS. Top ABS, bottom ABS. Let me see. Okay. Well, that doesn't work that way. So let me plug it in normally. Maybe I need to like have the utility or something. Let me plug it in normally first. Wired. Maybe it's actually discharged or something, so that would make sense actually. If it's completely discharged battery wise. Actually, that seems the most likely thing here. Stabs come tuned? I don't know actually. Let me check. We can check the stabs actually. Anyway, there's turned on. So it comes with plate mount style stabs. And it does appear like there's lubricant in there though. I see lubricant at the L joint here, at the L bend here, on the elbow there. I do see some lubricant here too. Not much though, barely. But yes, there is some lubricant in the stabs, but I don't know what they sound like yet, so we can see. Yeah, most OEM boards do come with some factory lube, so doesn't mean it's great, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we can try this out. This is like the Model K standard, but better stock switch. Yeah, I guess the Model K standard comes with stock Cherry, right? Cherry switches. This one comes with stock Gateron Pro line of switches, which have a decent bit of factory lube on them. All right, I'm going to try typing on this one. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Alright, so this is completely stock, out of the box. Audio? Oh, it's because I mute the mic before I move it. That's why. Alright. Here it is. This is completely stock Gap Pro switches with the Lineworks caps. Okay, here we go. Oop. Am I here? Wait, is it plugged in? And am I supposed to set it up? Hold on. Why is it not working? It's connected, right? Gotta push F13 to power on. How for how long? Let's see. There's nothing there. I thought it was just gonna work out of the box. Hold on. Charging, LEDs, indicators, top LEDs. Nope. These are just. Oh, I guess this is supposed to be on and off, right? But I have it connected to a hub. But it's not responding. Let me try. Maybe I need to plug it in directly to my computer. I can do that. You have to install the software with provided CD-ROM. CD-ROM? What year is this? What year is this? I do have the software though. Maybe my cable is not good. Let's see. CD-ROM is too Gen Z. I need my floppy disk. Let me try a different cable here. Oh wait, now it's on? Is it on? But the dongle is not connected, so let's see. How do I switch between those? Nope. Okay. Whoop. What happened just now? Like, weird. I do not see it typing. I literally opened it just now, so I actually have no idea. Let me see. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I mean, I would imagine it should work out of the box, right? Well, sure doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. That shows me the LEDs. And now, if I go to Bluetooth, maybe. Let me see if it shows up. If it's on Bluetooth mode. Nope. That doesn't look like it. Is it detecting the software? No. Well, I mean, it's not showing up on my devices, so that's the thing that I'm not sure about. It came fully built. It did, except I'm not able to type on it yet because I'm not getting input from it. Let's see. Let's try the stock cable. Yeah, no. I don't know. Am I supposed to be able to swap modes? Let's see. Okay, give me a sec. Let me check out if there's any other shortcuts that I should know about. Doesn't look like it. What's the red LED mean? That's for the battery. Battery's charging. Yeah, so charging indicator, red is charging, fully charged is green. And the other two are lock indicators, so scroll lock and caps lock. Let's see. What does this blinking light mean? It means stop? Yeah. Stop doing what you're doing. Yeah, no idea. Okay. Well, for now, I don't know why, but I can't get it to work. So I think what I'm gonna do is just try typing on it, regardless. I don't know what the blinking light actually means. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems, and I certainly don't see it under my devices here. I certainly don't. Trying to see it again, but don't see it. Even if I unplug this guy, the dongle, I don't. Oh wait, what is that? Aha! What is that? Is that Bluetooth? That sounds like Bluetooth to me. All right, let me try this. BT Spring Rider. Okay, I see it on the Bluetooth thing, and apparently now it's connected. So if I do LEDs, oh, there we go. So I was able to connect through to the Bluetooth, but I'm not sure how you switch between the wireless and the wired modes. I assume it's this button, but I need to ask. Yeah, blinking normally means pairing. Like it's looking for, like when it's searching for the paired device. So in this case, like my computer. So I was able to connect it through Bluetooth just now. So that's nice. Alright. We can give this a shot now. This is the Nori stock. Alright, here we go. Yep, it does sound like a plastic keyboard. It definitely is like an OEM board that, you know, like if I went to a store and I purchased an OEM board, it definitely is like there. But the switches do feel smoother because they're like factory lubed. Like Pro, Gateron Pro like switches. The keycaps do feel pretty nice. I don't love what the keycaps sound like on this. There's something very plasticky about it. Maybe it's the keycaps, maybe it's the switch, probably a mix of both, as well as the plate and the keyboard itself, right? But yeah, I don't love the like the downstroke and upstroke sounds. Like basically, I don't love the typing sound of this. It's very plasticky. So that's the only caveat here. But yeah. And then assuming it works out of the box, which is pretty important. But yeah, let's listen to the mods first. That sounds fine. Are these all the way in? Yeah, okay. Don't love the spacebar sound, it's kind of rattly. It's kind of stiff feeling. It's tiring. Alright. So, price seems pretty good considering the keycaps. Yeah, I do agree with that. One thing I don't like is how these modifiers sound. The modifiers, it's like, almost feels like we went to the opposite way of, it's not mushy, but it's like tough. You know, it's like, you know, like on one end, you have OEM boards that you buy at Micro Center, Best Buy, whatever you name it, and they come with stock stabs, and they're pretty rattly. Like you can hear the rattle. It's like just like a maraca, okay? Like it's very loud. It's like it's very loud, and it's very unbearable after a while. A lot of people just get used to it, and that's fine. But on this end, I think we have these plate mount stabs. But they feel kind of like stiff. So I don't think it's the lube, but I think it's like the combination of the keycaps and the stab maybe that don't make it feel particularly amazing. However, the keycaps are nice. Like the legends are pretty crisp. The double shotting is pretty nicely done, right? So it's pretty good. But yeah, the modifiers feel very stiff to me. I don't know what it is. The alphas are okay, very plasticky sound, especially from the spacebar, and from the middle row. I don't think it's topping out on the. It's not like R3 top out that you see on Cherry with Cherry profile keycaps on the row 3, but it definitely has a bit of that plasticky sound. Kind of reminds me of putting like old clear top Gatorons on stock boards, kind of like that feel. So yeah, changing out the stabs could help here. This uses plate mount stabs. So unfortunately, if you have PCB mount stabs only from your custom keyboard building and you never had plate mount stab replacements, you have to buy plate mount stabs. So there's that. The good thing, however, is that they're super easy to take out, right? Like what's nice about taking out these guys is that you can use the included switch remover, remove the switch, right? You can go ahead and remove the switch, and then you can just, you know, take out the stab, which is nice and easy to take out. Like this part is great. It does have quite a decent amount of lubricant here, of grease. It's actually kind of everywhere. And actually, what is that? Is that a? Would that accommodate a PCB mount stab if I put it there? No, I don't think so. The cutout's not properly opened for that. So plate mount stabs only. Even if the PCB appears to be able to handle that. The PCB does handle 5-pin switches. So we can't, like, you can change these switches out for other switches, right? Like, let's say these guys here, and you know, you can just put these on here and it should work the same, right? So you can do that if you wanted to. Actually, that sounds kind of better. I do think it's a bit of a combination of the keycaps with the switches. Like these GAT Pro yellows use the pretty classic Gateron clear top, and it's such a plasticky sound from bottoming out on them. I remember when I first had my first Gateron switches, I didn't like them because of that sound. I switched to cherry and to milky tops immediately after because I didn't like the clear top sound. Just a very like high-pitched and plasticky sound from him, regardless of whether the switch is lubed or not. And so that was something that I didn't love, but yeah. And yes, LEDs do look dim because my lights are very bright. So if you turn off my light here, the LEDs can be, let me see, LED brightness decrease, let's see, FN, and let's see, F, and let's see, top LED off, on, RGB pattern, yeah. Okay, I think that's about as bright as it gets here. The keycaps do cover a lot of it. They don't bleed from under the caps, they bleed between the caps. So yeah. But if you take a look at the LEDs themselves here, it appears like it's part of the diffusion through the switches and the caps that kind of covers a lot of it. So yeah. It uses a black aluminum plate. I do think that if this had been a polycarbonate plate or something like plastic based, it would have diffused a lot of this light too. So that could have helped a lot in the diffusion of the light. But yeah, they're using the aluminum plate here. Or even the polished plate. Yeah. I do think they could have done a few different options here, but they went with an aluminum plate here. Yeah, which appears to be like a blasted, like a sandblasted sort of aluminum plate, or I don't even know. Yeah, I think it's just a sandblasted piece. Yeah, silver plate maybe, yeah, to reflect the light a little better. But yeah. Anyway, so I got it to work with the Bluetooth here. Yeah, Bluetooth is working. So right now I'm completely wireless, which is nice. I don't know yet about the dongle or the direct connection. I don't know why the direct connection didn't work at first. I think it was just not on wired mode, which I actually think I'm gonna tell them how do you actually use, there was this whole blurb about on off, right? Where is it? Where's this blurb about on off F13 or whatever? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Wait, where's that whole thing about F13? It was in the box. In the box, there was this whole blurb about F13 on-off switch. Meet the new on-off key. The on-off is positioned at the front for greater convenience and practical use. Okay. So how do I switch between? Do I press it? Long? Oh, okay. I think that turned it off. Yeah, okay. So long press to turn on. Paired it back to Bluetooth. Okay, that's good. If I use the cable, any cable, does it switch to wired? Well, I mean, right now it's connected to my Bluetooth, so if I, let's say, turn off my Bluetooth completely, does it work? Right now it's still on Bluetooth mode. Wait, how do I... What's going to be the wired mode? I'm not sure which one is the wired mode among all these. Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, I don't know about the switching methods yet, but I don't know why it's not included in the manual. I think that's something that should have been included from the get-go. So that's like something I would probably give as feedback, is like, why is the connectivity instructions not in the actual manual of the board? Which, yeah, to me it's a little odd to not have it. So, yeah. There we go, it's back working again. Alright. So, do you guys want to see it, anything else? Like, do you guys want me to put the switches in, different switches on, or should we go straight to the RS60 build? Let me check chat here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 169 on drop. Any good plastic boards on the market excluding Topper, Philco, Leopold's pretty good, yeah. Although, yeah, probably should tune them a little bit. TX does make plate mount stabs, so yeah. Can we hear with different caps? Yeah, we could try that. Did you want to try like what kind of caps do you want to hear though? I mean, there's like GMK, but I think that the assumption that you would use GMK on this is kind of funny, because you, under the pretense that this is your first board, I feel like you wouldn't have GMK. This is kind of similar to GMK, I guess, right? We can try like other PVT caps, like CRP. Yeah, maybe like thick PVT, like CRP or something like that. We could try something like that. Yeah, we can see if it changes it. Okay, so assuming that this turns this off. Long press, or okay, there it is. Okay, have a good stream. Okay, thank you, Soran. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy life and remember Frick. Yes, I remember. Oh, interesting. What is this? Is this a plate? No, that's a piece of this is a piece of Poron, right? Where's the parts list here? Top housing, coil spring. Oh, I see, there's P foam at the top. Huh. Interesting. There's P foam between the alu plate and the top housing. Interesting. Why is that? Plate dampener? Yeah, essentially what it is, yeah. It's effectively what that is. But yeah, we can try ePVT or nice PVT, yeah. Maybe we can try ePVT. I have an ePVT set right here. I have ePVT 3000 SAT. from Nikivo. Something different to try. Maybe we could put it on Thai tea actually. Thai tea could look kind of interesting on this. Nice CVT Thai tea. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, how's y'all's weeks going? He ate.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay, keycaps are off. Let's take that out of the screen. Work was chill, preparing stuff for my zine project. What's left? Is it just like printing a lot, or like logistics like that? Mailing, printing, making sure everything's okay. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm trying to understand it myself, Neko. I was advised not to like take it apart, because taking this apart would involve probably undoing screws in different well, actually no. I would probably have to undo this top piece here, and then there's probably screws under things here. But yeah, I was advised not to take it apart. Maybe because the coil springs are in between parts too. But it appears I see a layer of PE foam or some kind of pour-on right here. Oh yeah, okay. And then I see an aluminum plate. This is apparently 1.2 millimeters thick. And then through the spacebar opening here is a pretty thick piece of pour-on. So this is the plate foam. And this is like 3-4 millimeters. And then you're hitting the PCB. Yeah, and then you hit the PCB. And then under the PCB is a silicon piece between basically the bottom housing, which is ABS, and the PCB itself. Yeah. Still unable to go to school and finish the semester, and our great start for winter break was last Friday. Wait, what? How long is this gonna last for, Nacho? That's a lot of layers. Yeah, that's pretty packed. It's like jam-packed of stuff. Alright, we can try some EPVT here. Yet another base set, but we can try this. Maybe it'll sound different. We can give it a shot. Oh, pretty flexible here at the top. It's interesting. Seems like there's some stiff points and some less stiff points. This. No clue. Apparently they're closing entry to new students for next year. Whole unit might go to shit. Oh, what the hell? That's bizarre. Wait, so does that mean you can at least get your credits transferred or something? Because if it were to go to shit, like, would you is it still accredited? Because if it weren't, that would suck. Oh, hi Kiwi. Oh. Baby. Hi. Hi. You wanna put keycaps with me? Hi, Mr. Kiwi. How you feeling? Is Nori Kiwi approved? Kiwi, do you like this keyboard? Kiwi, you like the keyboard? You like the keyboard? Do you care about keyboards? That's a no. Look, we're gonna put keycaps. Wow. Kiwi's just looking. Hi. Did you want to stay? No, you're so still. If you really wanted to go, I feel like you would already leave. Aw, Kiwi. He's just, I think he just needs his pets. He was sleeping all day probably. Because I came back and he came to the door and he was like... That's what he does when he's sleepy and wakes up and comes to greet you at the door and he's like, what's up? It's like, alright, I know you were sleeping. How's the food? Depends on what options they give us. There'll probably be another unit that will buy us out and take over administrative duty. Oh my god, that's such a mess. That's such a mess, dude. Oh, okay, bye, Kiwi. Oh, bye. Kiwi did not want more keywords. Bye-bye. Sorry, if you hear stuff, it's obviously from the kitchen here. So, yeah. So that sounds a little better, I think, but we'll see until we're done here. That sounded a little better, but the mods, I don't know. The mods still kind of sound. I think I know what it is. I think the mods sound really stiff because of the plate foam. I do imagine if I could actually take this apart and take away the plate foam, this board might actually sound kind of more interesting. I do think the plate foam in this board right now is really deadening a lot of the sound, which is to be expected because it's so thick. So yeah, I think my hope would be to actually take out the plate foam at some point. I might ask Kevin from KLC if I can take it apart one of these days and actually take out like the foam so that the sound can like kind of actually develop inside of the case rather than just get completely dampened out by the pieces of foam inside. I do think there's like way too much of it probably, and that's why it's like the modifiers are completely dead sound wise. I think that's probably why the mods sound really dead, whereas the alphas are okay. Ish. Okay-ish, rather. But yeah. I do like how the gap switches do feel here. They do feel pretty smooth. Honestly, they feel as smooth as a lot of my lube switches. And they're not sluggish, which is nice. So they kind of feel like relatively a little bit more lightly lubed than some like factory lube switches that I've seen that are like super mushy. So there's that. All right, let me try this. Okay, so let's try this with these EPBD caps. Let me see, I need to turn it on first, right? And it will sync up. There it is. So this will be with ePBT instead of the stock Linworks caps. So let's try that out. Hold on, is the sound okay? Wait, oh yeah, okay, sorry. All right, here we go. It does sound nicer actually with these caps. A little less plasticky. I think the BBT definitely mutes a little bit of that like plasticky sound from the top out, from the switches, the gas clear tops. So I imagine like, honestly, I imagine if these were like gap milky tops, they might sound even better. But they're the clear top ones, so you know. But the PBT does sound better than the ABS caps on these switches. But I do imagine with a different combination of switches and different combination of like keycaps, just kind of experiment around a little bit, this would sound nicer. And I personally would prefer to take out some of the foam. If any, I would cut the modifier section out because I don't like how it compresses on the modifiers. Basically, it makes it feel really stiff, which is something I don't like. But that's kind of how it feels to me. The alphas are okay. They're nice and springy. The overall like board feels fine, but the modifiers, like the larger keys, definitely feel a little like, I don't know, just like tough. I think tough is the right word for it still. Yeah. All right, but yeah, here are the mods. Yeah, so I think that sounds okay. Like I do think the alphas sound pretty okay. I do think the foam is a little much for me personally. So if I could take it apart, that would be great. But I was advised not to for now. But I do kind of want to. Like I do kind of want to take it apart. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Like actually, now that I changed the keycaps, I can tell that the kind of slightly rattly sound that I heard earlier was from the combination of the keycaps. Let's wait for that siren. The combination of the keycaps with the stabilizers, just not sounding great. But I do think that I'm using these PBT caps, the modifiers do sound better, at least as far as the rattle. It's not really there. It is a bit tough feeling, as in like kind of like harder to press, because I think the foam is just compressing too much on the stab. But rattle wise, the factory lube application on the stabs themselves is pretty decent. So yeah, I'm actually pretty satisfied with the stock nature of the stabs. Like they can be left alone while you decide to swap out your switches, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, this set does look nice with beige, like, you know. So yeah, it's just muted from foam. Yeah, I do want to open up. I'm definitely gonna request just kind of like see if I can open it up and stuff later, and then maybe I'll show you guys on a different stream like how it sounds later on. But yeah, I do think the foam is just really packed in there, or the silicone piece as well, so it would be nice to take those away and see how it sounds without them. Yeah. How's the difference between AP and Rev 3 TX stabs? A little significant. AP stabs have a tighter tolerance on things, so they probably require a little less lube compared to the Rev 3. I would suggest unclipping and clipping the wire a few times, because at the L bend where the clip is going on for the wire wire feels a little tight. So unclipping and clipping basically wears them in a little bit, so it gives you a little bit more freedom for the motion. But other than that, you know, you lube them like you would other TX stabs, but probably a little less lube, but because the tolerances are a bit tighter on that. But yeah. Anyway, so overall, like, this Nori keyboard is pretty nice. Stock. It's 160, 170 bucks, I think. It looks like the plate was slightly misaligned. And 160, 170 bucks. And you know, the keycaps are pretty nice, honestly, for like the price and everything that's included. Honestly, pretty nice. But I think the one thing that I, for example, would prefer is if I were able to open it up to, like, you know, swap out the foam or introduce it if it's not there already. That would be kind of cool. But I think that's more customization is more of a outside of OEM thing. So as far as like the pre-built quality of this board goes, for 160 bucks you get a lot from the keycaps already, the keycaps and the switches and whatnot, and the stabs being like pretty decently tuned, and the packaging is all nice and all that, and you know, Bluetooth, I haven't tried the wireless dongle just yet. I haven't managed to get that working. But yeah, supposedly has Bluetooth, wireless dongle, as well as just wired connection. So can it not be opened? Well, it's kind of like one of those. It's kind of like a lot of OEM products where you can open it, but you also void the warranty by doing so. So you can open it. Right now I haven't done it just because I was advised by the people who sent this not to. Mostly probably because of the coil spring. That's probably why it's advised not to, because the coil springs are likely between the support plate for the switches and the housing. So if you are removing it, probably the springs might fly out or something like that. I think they're kind of holding the the assembly from like kind of like sandwiching between top and bottom housings. So I think that's how it's working, but I imagine disassembling it would, you know, cause them to fly away. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. I personally think, like, I still would recommend Philco, Leopold, that kind of stuff for a lot of OEM boards. Keychron, pretty good for OEM. Monarchy Standard, also pretty good deal. This is another option in the game, I think, that's kind of nice, especially for the keycaps. Pretty good. But I do think there's some kinks to iron out here. Like specifically how like the sound is a little bit muted, that kind of stuff. Obviously manual stuff, like I couldn't get the connectivity working right away. Like wire connection wasn't like working for some reason, but the Bluetooth was fine, so I was able to connect the Bluetooth right away, no problem. And then obviously that's going to be with the programmability and all that stuff. So I feel like that should have already been here on this like user manual, right? Like where it basically tells you all the stuff here, like, oh yeah, like these are all the parts, these are all the functions, whatever. It should basically tell you how to get started. I think that's like a basic thing that from an unboxing experience you wanna like get it right. But anyway, who's this? Oh, Yuri, hola, hello, thanks for the raid. Yuri, how are you? What keyword is this? Something similar to standard? Yes, this is called the KLC Nori. This is the Nori by KLC Playground, the vendor from Korea, led by Kevin Lim. And basically, it's kind of like their take on, they're collaborating with a few different designers, as well as an OEM manufacturer, Zalman, and then there is Syrian Industries, Linworks doing the keycaps, Namong doing the like artisans, metallic keycaps and whatnot, 3D modeling. And this is their ABS case offering for 160 bucks plus shipping. They include these nice, you know, double shot ABS keycaps. Right now these keycaps are ePVT, but they have nice like ABS PC like blend double shot keycaps, which are pretty good. GAT Pro V2 yellow switches for stock. It has an aluminum plate and a bunch of foam and silicone and whatnot inside. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the stabs are okay, decent, not amazing. Switches are good, again, smoother than most offerings that are stock. But one thing I didn't like was how the modifiers sound. They sound a little bit too muted from all the foam and the silicone pieces. So not a huge fan of that. But and then I was just talking about the connectivity thing, that I wasn't able to like get it working right away, right out of the box, which made it super unintuitive to me. Like I think that should be a #1 thing you go for. Like packaging is all nice, but the first thing you see should be how to get started. Does the keyboard work right out of the box? Can I plug this in with the cable and it will work right away? In my case, it didn't. I don't know why. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I fucked it up. I don't know. But then another thing is I don't know how to switch the different modes. Like it didn't tell me, oh, press F13, long press F13 to turn on, turn off, which now I discovered. And then you press a certain keybind to change between wired and wireless, for example. It's a basic thing, right? It should have been right, but it was not there. It was not intuitive. So that was something that I was like, okay, kind of weird. And yeah, not being able to open it up is kind of, but then again, I'm kind of thinking it on the like OEM side of things. I guess that's what they're going for, like an all-in-one package. But I mean, it would be nice to be able to open it up to play around with it, right? I mean, like, surely there are screws somewhere below here, right? Like, I don't even know. Kind of want to take a peek, but I don't know if I will ruin anything. Yeah, so, okay, I see a screw hole right here. Right here. Screw hole. There's probably a few. There's probably a few screws strewn on about, like, you know, at each corner and whatnot. Probably one here, one here. And yeah, I'm sure you could open it up, tear off all the bump-ons and whatnot, but then, you know, have to put them together. It's kind of like when you're replacing, or like when you're opening up mice and you're taking off the skates, right? It's just annoying. But it's like one of those things, kind of like dealing with OEM stuff. Weird how there's 2 feet on the front. Yeah, I actually don't know why. Is it like a backup? Is it like why are there 2? Is it just sort of extra grip, just so that if you're gaming, like, it just can't move? Like, what's the deal? I don't know. But yeah, there are 2 feet at the front compared to the back. Ultra 3000. Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, pretty good offering, I think, for 160. But there are a few kinks iron out, I think, that I think would be good if they kind of get that right when they're sending them out. So I think I'll probably keep it at that. Yeah, probably wrap it up for the KLC Nori and go ahead with the rest. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna put this here in for now. I'll take care of the keycaps and stuff later. Okay, so this is the packaging here. So it like has this opening here, magnetic, kind of like springs it up. No pun intended. And then this just goes on like that. Okay, probably take those out of the way in the bag or something. Okay. Okay. So let's get to the next part here. So now we're going to be building the RS60. Got our TX tabs, plate and PCB. Got our cherry switches, Nixies, new Nixies, stickers, daughter board, cable, screws, and the board. So this unit comes in black. It's the black Friends and Family edition. The buy had it in red, I believe. It's very nice. Winkey black unit. Yeah, pretty nice. One sec. Be right back. Oh, okay, Yuri. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good night. Come to inspect the RS60. Okay. I'll let you go, Kiwi. Alright. So, let's get to the rest of it. So we got the board. I totally just forced Kiwi to play or play along, but he doesn't entertain me too much. Also, if you hear noise and stuff, it's my partner's in the kitchen just like making food and stuff, because they just got back, so yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So AP stabs today. Maybe I should get the filter going. Let me see if I can get the NVIDIA the filter. Maybe that'll be fine. Maybe that'll be good if you guys don't want to hear all the background noise. Let's see. Okay. Not sure if it's working, but no, but right now you can probably still hear the noise. Yeah. It's not on right now, so in case you were wondering. Yeah, it was just quiet. For some reason it's not applying on the sound. How odd. Devices should be fine. It should be this one. Let me restart it. In the meantime, let's just get started with the stabs. Maybe that works. Let's see here. Filter. Okay, maybe it's a little better. Let me know if the audio is still okay or if it's like weird sounding. So for stabs, I'm gonna do full backspace and 6.25U. And full left shift and split right shift probably. Definitely better? Okay, good. All right. So kind of stiff on the wire for AP stabs, as you can see. If I just rotate it, kind of stays there. So it means it's a little stiff on the wire. So I'm just gonna clip and unclip it a few times, like 10-15 times or so. It should be enough. Break them in, just wear them in a little bit. Good enough. Same for the other side. Stab breaking speed run. It's not even that fast, but just hoping. Okay, that's good. Let's go for that one. Just need to have it not over tight on the wires. Does it really cause scratchiness? No, it's not about scratchiness. It has nothing to do with scratchiness. It's not scratchy, it's more so like the return. The return gets affected. It gets too tight. So it kind of feels like it almost makes you feel like there's not enough like force to return like a key. But it's just like kind of stuck, you know? Or like just being stopped by static friction there. Sounds like my batch of QMX. Oh, is your QMX stabs like that? Like kind of like too tight on the wire? So left shift, enter, backspace, and then spacebar. Okay. But yeah, you're not wrong though. If it's too loose, like especially on cherry stabs, on regular cherry clip-ins or whatever, if it's too loose, it does cause some ticking. But that's like if the wire's like rattling in that spot, which ideally you don't want to wear them in to that extent. You're just wearing them in so that the rotation is fine. But there shouldn't be any like vertical or horizontal move, like actual movement of the wire in place. It's just a rotation. Funnily enough, it isn't really in the wires. It's in the stem. QMX wires are slightly thicker than cherry spec. Oh, cherry wire help with the return. Oh, I see. You think maybe the inserts are too little for that like piece of the wire? Yeah, maybe that's it. Very smooth though. If the wires were the right size, I think the tubes could be used stock with barely in lube. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, I do think TX I think can be used without any lube on 2Us. Yeah. It's a hit or miss, I would say, actually. Never mind. First I was gonna say it was acceptable, but no, now that I think about it, it's kinda hit or miss. Maybe QMX are a bit more, have slightly higher tolerance for that. Like the stabs wouldn't even move when flipping the PCB over? Oh. Like without the, despite having taken out the screws or whatever. It's pretty good. Although, I mean, even cherry screw-ins kind of do that. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. It's 2023 and we're still missing on stabs, which is kind of a shame. I mean, they've gone as good as it can get, I think, but there's no way, I think, or at least I don't think there's gonna be an easy way to get to the point where like you can just use them completely stock. I don't really believe in it as much, especially not after this, like this many years. Don't really think that there is much innovation to be done in the first place. Really, just give us something that's reliable out of the factory, even though we have to tune it, and that's more than enough, I think. But yeah. Took a screenshot of the cast pause on the RS and reached our Discord starboard. Thanks, I'm famous now. Oh, nice. Kiwi's famous. Kiwi's famous. Sweet. Where are Rama stabs? No clue. Oh, probably non-existent because all whatever R&D must have happened there must have been all by somebody else. So, you know. The princess you were looking for is in another castle. Probably. I mean, I can't think of anything else outcome-wise. Like that must be what the case is for that. Like it's a lost cause. For good reason. Maglev stabs. Don't ever see that. At such a small scale? I don't know how maglev could be too reliable, but yeah. He's selling another one of his cars to fund R&D and pay for Karas. Dude, speaking of Karas, like, Did that second round ever ship? Don't think it ever did. It was like the second run, or the, like, you know, whichever the last run was. But that was it, right? I think it never shipped. Still hasn't shipped? Okay, meanwhile, making jumpsuits. And bats and NFC cards. I was gonna end up role-playing Mexico and Sharu. Man, it's wild. Oh, I managed to call up my bank and file the dispute properly. I think last time they told me to eat shit. They basically like told me like, oh, you're too far beyond the order date, whatever, yada yada. And they told me to screw myself basically. And then this time around, I think I got something through. So hopefully they'll put like a temp hold or something on my account for that sum. But I had one order with, I had a singular order with Mexico. Thankfully, just one. So even if it's lost, a lost cause, it's not like the end of the world, but still. What do you say different this time? I think what I focused on this time was that the transaction was a pre-order and that the transaction had a delivery date for Q1 of 2023, and we are well past that date. So there's that goods not delivered kind of clause, which technically Visa should be able to protect you. Like if your card is like a Visa card, and let's say your bank doesn't allow for chargebacks or disputes like past a certain billing date, but if you say that you're still within like the 540 days for Visa's clauses, then technically they should be able to accept the request for review. So technically they don't give you your money back right away, they have to review it. Like it is depending on the bank. Like it does depend on the bank's willingness to, you know, give you your money back. But yeah, it does seem to be dependent on who knows the regulations and who doesn't, which basically is a bit of a lottery of who you're talking to, right? Because you end up getting connected to whomever picks up first. Yeah, exactly. So, right now there's no guarantee. Right now there's no guarantee that I will get it, like get my money back or whatever. But I'm hoping that it works out. Kona Bills, hello. How's your day going? Day's going okay. Gotta try. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this was my second attempt, and it went better than the first one, so I figured that's a success. I mean, that's as good as it gets, I guess, rather. I don't want to try more than like twice, to be honest, like, cause I don't really feel like it's gonna work. If the second attempt had failed, then I would, like, if like it went absolutely nowhere, then I think that would have been it, you know? Which is the case for a bunch of people, from what I'm hearing. I heard that Amex is a bit more forgiving about disputes and consumer protection. But for example, like Chase Bank and Bank of America isn't. Depends on your bank, but yeah. Do the same with WAB Essentials. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's right. They also ran that. So annoying. I fortunately ordered that one back then with Oblotsky. So hopefully that just goes fine. Best case scenario, really. But yeah, the one from Mexico that I had in order was GMK Arctic by Magnos. I've known Magnos for a while, like over the years in the community, and I remember they did JTK Arctic, and I didn't like JTK, so I waited, and eventually they ran into GMK. So I just got into it to support and stuff. I've never heard of the vendor before, and suddenly everyone's in trouble because of them. Yeah, I mean, they're technically a pretty decently new vendor. I mean, they popped up during the pandemic, right? Pretty much 2020. So, like, I think the first group buy where I was super torn whether I should even get anything with them was Red Alert. It was GMK Red Alert 2. The one that Break did. JTK Arctic, wasn't that the set with triple shot legends or something? Might be. To be honest, I don't know. I don't keep track of JTK anymore because I'm not too interested. I think the last JTK set I did get was Gracian because it was copium for the GMK set. But yeah, still don't love JTK for whatever reason. I don't think the kerning and the font things, like, you know, like small things don't really work out too well on JTK, and I just kind of given up on hoping that they'll get it right. It doesn't seem like it over the years, so I'll probably just stick to GMK and CRP if anything. Wasn't triple? Oh, okay. I recently built my RS60 with the plateless option, and man, it feels a lot better than the alu plate. Yeah, plateless is super nice. Glad you like it. It's pretty underrated. I mean, no, it's not. It's not that it's underrated. Actually, it's pretty highly rated. Well, like that's the way to go for the RS60. My bad. But playlist is not as ever popular. I mean, it's become more popular in the past year or two. It's nice. That's an old HKV Mech Lube 2? Yeah, it's pretty old. This is 2015 serial. I think I got it in 2017. This was, I think I got it, yeah, I got it like before like High Talks 205. I think I might have done the stabs later again with 205 after it came out. But yeah, the issue I have right now is I want to fix caps lock step, kind of crooked. Oh yeah, I mean the 5-pin switch stuff. Always have to watch out for crookedness. So I'm actually gonna, for the set today, I'm actually gonna go with, the reason I got this keyboard in black and WinKey is, there's only one reason for it. And that's to use my palm set. So we're gonna do offset 6.25U, bottom row.
Yeah. It's like, where's Polder? He would be saying something about it now. They're just black links made out of palm though. OG palm. Nice. Zeal palm? No, this is DOS 2 palm. So non-bubbled palm, if you want to put it that way. Okay, nice. Just a little bit of loop here. Alright, cool. Sounds pretty good. I don't think maybe the stabs got filtered out by the noise filter, right? But you can hear it if you want. Where's the tiger cam? There's no tiger cam right now. He's guarding the storage. The raid boss. Tutorial fight? What? Too late, my jokes aren't landing anymore. Time for bed. Okay, Fonzie. Take it easy, dude. Have a good night. Also, TBH landing jokes with me is kind of hard. Nice and easy. Clipping into the plate. Next April Fool's Day, all the joke sets need to be getting run by Mexico. Damn. Smooch. I feel like by April Fools we'll be making jokes, like other jokes about new companies and GBs and pre-orders and sitting stock. Alright. Clean PCB here. ANSI. Let's solder it up. April Fool's, the hobby will be dead. One vendor remaining. If you had to say there is going to be only one vendor in the hobby, which one would be the last to survive? Which one do you think would be the last to survive? The keyboard apocalypse. Novel keys, yeah. It's a good guess, I would say. It's probably the best guess here. Novel keys or Kanky tough choice? I do think novel keys, just in general, both reputation as well as just the size of their business, it's huge. And they're based in a pretty business safe location too. Big Mike, save us all. Pray to Big Mike. CK would die with all the nice PPT stock untouched. Yeah, there's that. There's the cannon caps, the nice PPT stuff. It definitely is a lot of it. Not to mention all the new switches they stock. There are a lot of them. That's for sure. I hope they're not overloading in stock. But it is definitely a pretty big number of new things often. Because novel keys, I would say, they do have new stuff, but I do find them to be more wary about it. Omnitap hasn't run a GB since Dracula V2 and it's shipping? Oh really? It's been that long? What's that sound? What's that sound? It was Lightning Keywords Fan 69. Damn, haven't heard that in a bit. Hope Lightning Keywords Fan 69 is doing okay. Been a minute. Sorry, that was me. And Chaos like the pre-orders and the extra pre-orders and the in-stock. But that's how... It's a good way to gauge though. I do think doing like pre-orders and then the extras of the pre-orders and then an in-stock thing is a good way to gauge how the market's doing at different points in time. Right? Like if you see a lot of people scooping up these pre-orders, I mean you can kind of like gauge the behavior of the market, just that's all. Bauer Light is not priority. It's been a minute since Bauer Light was even like talked about. It wasn't. Didn't Alex get a unit, proto unit or something, like a few months ago? And then I heard nothing. Yeah, there's the OTC caps, which there's only like 2 sets, right? There was only Moto, Light, and 9009. So it's only 2 products from that line, so it's not much actually. I guess at least they're shipping iOS in 3 GBs with you know who. Oh no, they're that's a shame. Sorry to hear it. How did Dots even hit MOQ in the first place? You mean the first round? Or... Well, the first round was an April Fool's thing, and then it did A-okay, like decent. And then the pandemic happened, and people didn't have GMK Dots. Were like, I want GMK Dots. And so those people ended up ordering round 2. But yeah, I mean, I do prefer blanks over what Dots looks like. It's the same set with, what's that, GMK Pixel? Is that the one? The one by, Drop, Mito, and, like the... Was it someone from Geonworks server or something like that? GMK Pixel? Forget. But yeah, anyway, that said, also, I was like, oh, why not just make it blank anyway? just N9 blanks or something. CR blanks. Pixel, Dots, and Darling up there for ugliest GMP sets of all time. I think Darling is fine color-wise, but the modifier is definitely set a really bad. Look, IMO. I like the colors for Darling. I like both the pink and the red that were chosen and how they look together. I do think they look good, but the modifier choice with the full icon mods and the centered ones, I was just like, what? Yeah, the colors are fine. So, not ugly in that sense, at least. I agree with that. Totally. All I want at this point is 100 beige. That's been a minute too, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not sure if I care enough for 100 beige, though. A little too much going on for a beige set, kinda. It's neat, but I didn't get it. Heteronormative legends and mods. Alright. Pretty much done soldering. Oh wait, I missed one. Oh, missed one more. Missed the step caps here. Okay, now that's it. I got some other vendors who are helping out the people who got screwed by Mexico at original GP prices. That was nice to hear. Oh, that's pretty nice. Can someone do that for GMK Arctic too? Doubt. Good one. I know, I'm so funny, right? Coping. Big cope. Wait, where's the DB? Oh, did it drop? Oh shit. It's crazy. Is that the first time it dropped? Damn. Same ISP? No, I'm on files now. I think it's just intermittent. That's the first time I've had it drop during stream. Yeah, kind of whack. All right, detects it, but configurations with backspace for some reason. Where is backspace? Up, left, right, down. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Testing the keys here now. I've seen other streamers dealing with OBS issues dropping stream for a few seconds though. Oh, okay. Maybe it could be the ingest, the servers on the Twitch side, but my internet, I didn't see it actually drop here, so maybe it is something like that. Yeah. Yo, Eric, what's good? What you up to? Wait, were you traveling? Or was it just a concert? Maybe it was just a concert. I think you had been to like concerts lately. Both? Oh, I see. What's new? Nothing really. I mean, yeah, you know. Hot summer. It's just been super humid these days. And also I'm realizing like the evenings don't get cooler anymore. They don't get cool. They just stay really warm. It's like compared to previous summers, I feel. Same shit, different year. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Space we're gonna dip down, huh? I don't think I would press that hard for it to dip down, but yeah, definitely the mounting spots are kind of far. Look at how far they are. That is true. It also does have these extra mounts for the plate that has 8 points, as you can see. The points were shifted between the first round of the board and the second round. Like the first round, I think was the wait, this one isn't it? Oops. The first round is the was the FNF, I think, like the initial run, the previous run, I guess. And then the Mikibo run that happened after was technically like a second run. But let me see. I mean, should be okay. I think the PCB is thick enough and stuff that it's not that bad. And also the plate is aluminum, so. Stayed at a friend's house in Georgia for a concert. Korean family hospitality off the charts. Classic. That's a classic. Did they just make a ton of food and just always asking you if you're okay, everything's good, you need water, you need that. I just dropped one of those little thingies. Oh, what's up, EPP? It's good. Was it concert like in the Atlanta area? Or was it just actually just Georgia? I mean, hella Koreans in Atlanta. Or at least that region, you know. Truist Park? I see. Alright. That's all set. Now just need our DB screws. Oh wait, these are Phillips. Wait, are they? Oh yeah, they are. Whack. Wanna go see Black Meaty in December, but travel for concerts a pain in the ass? Well, you won't get anywhere if you don't at least try. I mean, it could be worth it. I mean, maybe if you go with a friend or something, it could be fun. TBH. Convince someone else to do the trip with you. I think that's typically the better way to enjoy something like that. And to make it more tolerable. Although, I mean, it depends. Some people just traveling solo, though. Like, I don't mind traveling solo, but yeah. Is it similar to Jewish mothers, Korean families? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's a cultural thing. Friend's place is near a huge Korean neighborhood. There's places in rich white people neighborhood. Oh, nice. You got an H-Mart? Probably. Or at least close by. Use it as an excuse to visit my friends that live in the capital? Oh yeah. You should do it. Well, kind of wish these countersunk screws were black. That would be dope. Maybe I should look for some. Will look kind of cool. Really go for the murdered out look. Everyone has their reasons to travel, but Eric is definitely a self-proclaimed travel for concerts kind of guy. If you have to ask anybody how it is to travel for concerts, Eric is your guy. If you really have to ask. I've only ever traveled through music festivals? Oh. Well, there you go. I mean, it's a good reason to travel, to be honest. Seeing a musician you like. Alright. Keycaps. They're just black blanks. So it's just gonna look plain old black. In case you were wondering. Just gonna look shiny and black. Shiny because they have a bit of shine from the palm. But actually, it depends on the angle of the board. So I mean, on the angle of your viewpoint. Oh, that key was definitely a WASD key. It's so shiny. Or maybe a vowel, actually. Vowel sounds more likely. Because I see a few different keys that are super shined up. You think of joining Glare 65? No, probably not. Because I'm not really... I don't really go for 65% much. I have some, but I don't like actively look for them. Depth black? I don't have such a thing. Just kidding, but oops, wrong row. You sure about putting an OEM cap on the 60% though? Kind of looks off because it's so tall. Started to lose some interest in buying keyword things, I think. Might be a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. Kind of keeps you in check, I think. Eric. It's a good thing. IMO. I mean, I've also lost interest myself. As in, I only buy a few things that I want. But I mean, that's it. You know, artisans I still collect, which is fun. Because, you know, there's like a community behind it and stuff. But a lot of keyword stuff I don't. Like, I do pass on, so there's that. Black key walk? Oh, that could work. Or how about like well, actually, I mean, that black clack could work fine, to be honest. I mean, I was thinking of other cabs, but then I'm like, other stuff is still kind of tall. Older stuff especially. So I was like, robot still tall. Like it's like OEM height. What blackout caps do I have? Let me see. I have yeah, it's okay. I'll just bring the clack out. If I wait, do I have it here actually? I'll be right back. Let me go check. Okay, I'm back. I decided against the clap, but I went for this guy. Oop. It's a KBK RS1. Old cap, but it works. This is black. Did my ads just get vetoed? Yeah, I got lazy. So, you'll get your points back. Refunding yourself? Oh, too late. I already did it. I already did it. So you're too late for that too. Alright. Let's get this. Alright, looks good. Okay, let's get it together here.
Okay, we're back, and here we have the RS60 built with new Nixies. These are Lube 205 and with TX films. And we have OG Palm blanks for keycaps. And this is an aluminum plate. And yes, you'll hear some sizzling in the background, but let's check it out. All right, here we go. It sure sounds like a keyboard with ceramic blacks on the aluminum plate. But it sounds nice. I do like it. I do think it's a little bit hollow on the, like on the first row, on the numero side, but it's not a big deal. Hit backspace less and you'll hear it less kind of thing. But it's good. It's good. Here are the mods. This thing would benefit a lot from internal weight. Yeah, I think even the small one could do. Kind of like a small slotted rectangle, I think. Could be nice. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, for an all aluminum case, it sounds pretty good. And I mean, I think the look is also kind of like where it redeems itself too in a good way. It looks pretty good too. So, all right. So put coins for better sound. Yeah. Pour concrete. Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, so you can take a look here. Autofocus is off. There we go. But that's the bottom of the board here. The grill bottom. Here's the sides. A little smudging. And then here is the shiny palm keycaps. Here again the side. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sounds pretty nice too. So I actually like it a lot. I think it sounds pretty good. Yeah, it does sound a little hollow in the numero, but not too much, to be honest. I think the density of the palm is kind of offsetting that a little bit. 625U sounds pretty good. So pretty happy with it. Yeah. But the side profile is really what's up with this board. It just looks so good. I wish I had seen the lightning cord message for FNF RS60, would have saved me extra pricing. I did ask. I did ask. But yeah, there it is. There it is, there it is. Okay, well, it's been a pretty long stream. Gonna wrap it up here. Gonna go eat. Gonna go hang out. But yeah, probably gonna wrap it up here with the Nori and the RS60. For today, for tonight. Oh, hi Kiwi. Joining us again. Careful. There we go. Kiwi, careful. Kiwi wants to say bye too? Say something, Kiwi. Say something. Say something. Yeah, Mike's right there. Say something. He's just sniffing it. Kiwi, say something. Oh, yeah. Hello. Goodbye, CEO Kiwi. Alright. Well, let's, No, Kiwi, stay. Sit. Good boy. Alright. Let's go raid someone if I can, or not. Okay, bye, Kiwi. Goodbye. Kiwi says goodbye. So much fur on a blackboard. Alright. Let's go check who to raid. I'm not sure if we're streaming right now. I think Alex was streaming. We could go check out Alex's stream. There's Lydia who's streaming, a RS60. And I think that's all for keyboards right now. My Achilles heel of only having blackout boards? Yeah. If you have a pet, or if you have like anything that's just contrasts heavily with the black, it's just ugh. Alright, let's go raid Lydia, because I think that we haven't raided in a bit. And then call it a night. Alright, friends. It was good seeing you with the Nori and the RS60. Next time, I'm not sure what I'm building next time, so stay tuned. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your week. Maybe you'll see me soon in the new space, by the way. Maybe like next week or so. Alright, bye!